If you've ever seen a Razer gaming laptop, you've seen the matte black finish with the logo on it. This is that same finish. No, the logo doesn't glow RGB or anything crazy like that, but I kind of like the stealthy that even though it's kind of a big phone, it's pretty fingerprint resistant and it kind of blends in, and being all metal all the way around, it has a sturdy, literally rock solid feel in the hand. One thing you may be thinking is, hey, it's 2017, why doesn't this new Razer phone have edge-to-edge displays like we're getting used to on all these phones now? Well, this phone has big bezels on purpose. Like I said, their mindset is gaming, and gaming trying to hold a phone with an edge-to-edge display can actually be kind of tough. There's not a whole lot to rest your thumbs on. So instead they're giving us massive stereo front-facing speakers flanking the display on either side. It's a place to put your thumbs while gaming, and they also happen to sound absolutely incredible, loud, full, crisp, and surprisingly little distortion at high volumes, and you can even go into the sound settings and mess with Dolby Atmos settings, movie mode, or music mode, or whatever you want to do just to get the EQ right. The hardware is built around making the gaming experience great, but that also means the rest of using a phone benefits too. The only downside I really see with this hardware is the buttons, which are left over from the next bit Robin. The fingerprint reader and power button combo on one side is kind of cool, but the cheap, tiny, plastic-feeling volume buttons on the other side definitely aren't. If I know anything about gaming, it's that we want the highest frame rate possible at all times, and Razer knows that. So they've built, as far as I know, the first phone to come to the US with 120Hz display. 120 frames per second all the time on an Android phone, that's incredible. The new iPad Pro has that promotion display. It has a 5.7-inch 2560x1440 IPS display. IPS because it's not possible to do this high refresh rate with OLED yet. It checks all the normal box of being a pretty good display. It's decently bright but pretty contrast too. It's crispy and just so liquid smooth everywhere. I've never seen Android run smoother than it does on a Pixel until this Razer phone. Not every game will take full advantage of this right off the bat, but Razer knows gaming pretty well, and they are working with big game makers and developers to get all these popular games optimized for 120 Hz. Since specs are pretty much the holy grail when it comes to gaming. Snapdragon 835, Adreno 540, 8GB of RAM, 64GB of internal storage, expandable up to 2TB, and a 4000 mAh battery. The last part is the most impressive. I think you already know that using 120Hz display at full brightness with graphically intensive games at 1440p will burn through battery pretty fast. Having a massive battery is great for gaming. And also they seem pretty proud of their cooling, and if you know gaming, you know how thermals are to performance, and essentially what they've done is created heatsink design that uses the entire metal frame of this phone to cool the CPU, which is really cool.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night.